5 signs you're a good client. Hey everyone, Abram the Realtor here with another video for you. Different location, different setting, still bringing value. That's correct. Now, before I move forward, let me make something very clear. These are just 5 common signs / traits that any client, whether you're looking to own a home, list your home, or do both, can have. Now, I want to also be fair. This does not mean that you have to fit all 5 to become an ideal client. It means these are things we look into or for, besides making sure that you work with us. Also, keep in mind, this does not mean that you're going to accept all these blindly. What it means is, despite the value we bring to you and we educate you, you still have the right to say no. However, with you in this case, despite every objection you have or concern, the value we bring shows, you know what, he or she's looking out for me. And also, just to mix things up a bit, a lot of people are saying negative about clients. Let's switch it to a positive. And that goes with number 5. And number 5 is willing to be flexible. Now, the reason I bring this down low is more and more people are starting to do that with their home search. And sadly, there are still some out there that they want what they want. They don't want myself, other lenders, anybody tell them anything different because they believe they're right. Sorry, everybody. We train, we're educated on this, we keep this up daily. If you're going to go based on information that doesn't exist 5 years ago, there's not much else you can do. However, like I said, everything's starting to shift, so more and more people are doing this. This is a benefit because it not only gives you options, it gives us more freedom to negotiate. In some cases, we might even have better luck finding you things more in your needs. So, number 4, being open-minded. This one is also high up there. There's a reason I'm saying this way. Being open to other possibilities is not a bad thing. Like I just said, being flexible is good. Being open-minded to other options is even better. Remember, you still have the right to decide. The more likely you're opening up, the more likely you're going to find something. In some cases, time frame, even better. So be aware. The more open-minded, the more willing you to move to different options and possibilities within your budget, or may have to make a few adjustments, even better. Because at the end of the day, what we're looking out for you is you. And you give yourself more possibilities, we can move things faster, we can close faster, which brings into number 3, and that is immediacy or time. If we advise you to submit an offer on something, it's not going to take you a week, maybe a day at best. Now, be aware, and I'm going to be very careful with this, every home is unique, every scenario is unique, every agent and every person looking for a home, placing their home is unique. However, the more you're willing to do things at a faster pace, the more likely you're going to get things done sooner or even get that home of yours. So time is of the essence. In this case, yes. Number 2, which is one I'm actually surprised, is not objecting to everything. Let me rephrase it in a different way. Like I said earlier, you can have a difference of opinion, and you have to know when to pick your ability or your decisions. Despite that, the value we bring says, you know what? Okay, it may not be a best decision now, but we know it's going to pay off, or you've shown us how it's going to benefit us or not, and we're going to keep moving forward by trusting your advice. Again, everyone's different. The more you're likely to say okay or yes to certain decisions or not, more likely you're going to find something. And it's going to bring to number 1 and the biggest one, that this is one that we get critiqued as realtors. I'm going to flip the script and say it also goes to clients, and that is being honest / telling the truth. This still happens to this day. It does not matter if you work with one of the best. It does not matter if you have everything in your favor. If you are not willing to be honest with your realtor, their lender, anyone on their team, let alone yourself, with your husband or your wife or anyone involved, you can never ask the same of your agent, because we represent you. If you're honest with the decisions you're making or not making and willing to take action with it and say, you know what, you're right, that is going to save you a lot of time and a lot of effort. So remember, these are things that we all look. You can fit as many as possible. Does not mean you don't have concerns. It means that despite all that, we still bring value and education, and even in some cases that dream home of yours, with everything going on and possible too. So your real estate needs, everybody, call, text, email.